Coach Jackson will be joined by defenseman Stephen Johns, goaltender Mike Johnson, and forward Billy Mayday. As we did earlier, we'll have opening statements from Coach Jackson, then we'll open it up to questions for the student athletes. Coach, opening thoughts on the game?
Well, obviously we're thrilled to death for this group to accomplish what they have this year with so many young kids is incredible, and a lot of that credit goes to the leaders of the team that helped create a great bond amongst them. And, it's an exciting opportunity for all of us, so we're very much looking forward to it.
Okay, any questions for the student athletes?
Bill, Rich Thompson from the Boston Herald. Can you just comment on staying with that play at the end of the second period?
Yeah, definitely. It started from a great forecheck. We executed pretty much perfectly, and I was the high guy. I was F3 at the time, and I saw Riley had the puck, and I saw an opportunity to go to the net, and he made a great pass, and I was able to put it in.
Didn't have your greatest game of the season. You bounced back tonight, played great, scored the goal, and get named to the all-tournament team. What did you do to maybe turn it around, and then how important is it to play your best and when it really matters?
Yeah, what happened last night? That's what we built our foundation on as a team. One guy falls, 27 guys have his back. So I just have to give my team all the credit in that one. And today, it got all that inspiration from past coaches and coaches here and my family and all my friends back home, just saying forget about yesterday, it's in the past, and today's a new day and your team needs you, so just go out there and do what you can.
Billy, Dave Hendrickson, U.S. College Hockey Online. When you think back to how this team didn't play well against Miami in the CCHA playoffs, can you kind of contrast how maybe you felt after that performance and whether you ever saw this team advancing to the Frozen Four, and what's been the key to turning that around?
Well, I think losing 2 games at Julius Arena was an eye-opener, and we recognized that we didn't want our season to end. And I think this weekend was a great example of how we've turned it around. I think we played with a lot of speed, a lot of poise. I think we were physical, and I think we did the things that we need to be successful.
Dave Znoffier from the Concord Monitor. For any of you guys, both of your goals kind of came after quality UNH chances. Can you just talk about kind of stepping up to the moment and making those turning points?
We go off a foundation kind of like bend but don't break. And, whenever we have a scoring chance against, we try to go right back at them, and that's what we did. And Riley Sheehan came up the boards and when I scored my goal and just made a great pass and showed his patience, showed what a great player he is.
We recognize there's a lot of little plays on the ice, and we can't get overexcited or down no matter what happens, and just stay even-keeled. And I think the goals were a product of not getting too low after some great chances by them.
Guys, for any or all of you, essentially playing a road game tonight, how does it, in a game like this, does it help, does it hurt to have to come into basically some other team's building and try to skate them off the ice?
Well, I think it's more fun for everybody, both teams, when there's a lot of people in the arena and there's a great atmosphere. And we've played well on the road all year, and we just figured it was another game, and we didn't want to think too far ahead, and we just wanted to worry about the process and worry about the game and not anything that we can't control.
Any final questions for the student athletes? All right, thank you guys. Congratulations and best of luck in the Frozen Four. Any more specific requests for Notre Dame student athletes, please check in with Tim from their Media Relations Department. And momentarily we'll open it up for questions and answers for Coach Jackson as well. So let's open up the question and answer segment for Coach.
Jim Conley from U.S. College Hockey Online. When you look at this game, you had to stop a pretty potent offense, and it seems you really slowed them down, mostly in the neutral zone. Can you talk about what you did there and how you're able to slow a team that has that Thompson line and that Gumas line?
Well, every offseason, our staff and I sit down and discuss different things that we can do differently. We changed our forecheck this year, became more aggressive. We don't want to be known as a slow-down team, but we tried to take things from different teams and organizations. And we played a similar system in the past, but after having watched Tampa Bay and Philadelphia play a neutral zone system that is really designed for transitional purposes, it may look slow, but hopefully you get the puck and transition from it. That's the objective of it. We don't play passive in any zone, really. We just try to play a little bit smarter through the neutral zone because that's where most transition initiates from.
Coach Dave Hendrickson, U.S. College Hockey Online. This is a similar question to what I asked Billy. How did you get the confidence of the team back after the two losses in the semifinals and consolation game?
It's as I've said all season, well, especially in the last half here, it's been a work in progress. So many young guys and knowing, how they prepare themselves to play, how they get ready, and last weekend I thought we were, I thought we were focused, and then after watching us play, I thought maybe we were nervous, and maybe nervous for the wrong reasons. I had a good chat with our university sports psychologist this week, and I have to credit him for talking to me about some certain things that maybe we as a team have gone through because we are young, and those things that he gave me, Mick Franco is his name, I'm going to credit him so for some thoughts on how best to prepare our team to get over that, and I used some of the techniques that he discussed and just tried to get them refocused to play in a very tough environment with very tough opponents. And, they grew this weekend, which is, to me, one of the greatest, enjoyments of coaching is to watch kids come together. This team has been together, but I'm talking about coming together on the ice, showing consistency for the first time over 2 games, in 6 periods that I've seen in a while.
Coach, can you just talk about the play of Mike Johnson, not only tonight but last night? Probably 2 best back-to-back games of the season.
Well, I've been trying to convince the kid that he can be one of the best goalies in college hockey. He's only a sophomore. I have to recognize that once in a while. He had a tough second half last season. He had a great first half, and this year it was fortunate for us to be able to spell him a little bit in the second half with Steven Summerhays. Because from my perspective, Michael's biggest challenge is he wants to do well so bad it's that he ends up thinking it too much, and I keep reminding him all the goalie drills that we do that it's more about just getting into the game and stopping the puck. You don't think during the game, you just play, and tonight he just played.
Any more questions for Coach Jackson? All right, Coach, congratulations and best of luck. Moving on to Minnesota. For the purposes of writers, it's 11 o'clock.